Hi, do you sometimes have a problem feeling stuck with your writing and you don't know what to do with it? I'm Michelle Thompson, your academic and legal coach, with my weekly writing tip that is designed to help you with just that. I worked as a lawyer for several years and then I switched into academia, and I have a lot of experience with writing and I've learned a lot about how to do it. And I want to pass that wisdom on to you. So here we go. This is a series about where you write. And it seems so trivial to have to think about this, but where can actually block how you move your writing forward. We don't want that, do you? It's not, you don't want that, and you need to be in control of the environment you're in so you can write and write successfully and productively. So I'm gonna, what this particular video is going to be accompanied with an assessment that you can do to make sure that where you are writing works well for you. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on for the rest of the month of October. So I attached the link the to the assessment page, and go ahead and click on it, download it, and see what you can do. With that said, let me start with saying that this is an example of working on your writing instead of just writing. And when you work on your writing and plan your writing and think it through, it's an opportunity to make sure that things go well. You sit down, you know what's going to happen, and you know what you can expect, and that includes where you're doing this. So, right now, I'm going to give you a general sense of the questions you should be thinking about as you consider where it is that you do your writing. So, my first question that you'll see also in the assessment is, what do you actually do when you write? Are you checking email? Are you playing on social media? Are you actually writing? The answers to this actually speak volumes. And in addition to that, if you're doing these other things, are they in the service of your writing? Are you asking people to look at a draft of your work? Are you working with an accountability partner? That kind of thing. The next question I have for you are, what are the noise levels like where you write? Is it quiet enough for you to focus? Is it too quiet and you can't focus? You don't want either of those things. Is there music that's suitable for getting the job done? And do you have control over the music or whatever it is you're doing? The next question is, what are the people around you doing while you write in the place where you write? Are they working? Are they socializing? Are they on dates? Are they having this massive get together? That will all impact your ability to write, because it'll get in your headspace, either in a good way or for ill. Is where you write comfortable? If you have a hard time actually getting in the group because, oh, this hurts and this is stiff and I'm not supported well here, that says something about where you write and something you need to think about. Do you have access to what you need when you write? Do you have any books or resources that you need along with you? If you need the internet to contact particular pieces of information, do you have that handy? You want to make sure that's all done. And are you alone when you write? Sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing, but you need to check that as well. If one of these factors are off and don't work, it's a sign of something that needs to shift. It may not be the actual location that needs to shift, but maybe what you do in that location. I lead an academic writers meetup here in New York City, and it happens in a coffee shop. And this coffee shop can get kind of loud with music that does not help move the business of writing along at all. So I always bring headphones, and that way I can listen to music that makes more sense, that helps me focus on what I'm doing, regardless of what is happening around me, right? So those are the kinds of things that you want to consider. So go ahead, take the assessment. If you have any questions about any of it, go ahead and put a question in the comments below, or you can PM me directly. If you like this video and other videos that I do for writing, go ahead and like my page. And you can also see in the comments a place where you can click on my newsletter and sign up for my newsletter, where you can learn more about what I'm doing and how I can support your work. And if you want to, also, if you want to, so I have other ways to support you as well. If you need to and want to get to academic conferences, but you can't figure out the money, I think I have something that can help you think through that. If you click on events, you will see finding funding for academic conferences. Go ahead and click on that and register. And I would be delighted to have you with me and others to go ahead and figure out how to get the resource you need for these very important academic conferences. I'm also having an online, others are both online workshop for being productive while working solo. Many of us in academia and also in law end up spending lots of time by ourselves. Writing can be a very lonely process. So if you want to figure out how to be the most productive while doing that, go ahead and click on events page, Be Productive While Working Solo, and register for that. I'd love to have you with us. And finally, if you need additional support with your work, I have Tribe of Academic Warriors. It's a monthly community space, if you will, where we get to support each other's goals and make sure we're headed where we're going. And you can click on Buy Now to go ahead and sign up for that. All right, that's it for this week's writing tip. I will be back next week on the next installment of Where to Write. I will be sharp, be swift, and so long.